Hey guys, Rainey here, and I want to talk to you for a moment about Congressman Kurt Schrader, a Democrat from Oregon's 5th Congressional District. He plays the blue dog Democrat well, but his policy positions on abortion and immigration indicate he is not a blue dog. In fact, he is a radical leftist who has an open borders, baby-killing, authoritarian agenda. Kurt Schrader supports the abortion of babies who can still feel pain in the mother's womb, as he voted against the Pain-Capable Unborn Child Protection Act. He also supports our tax dollars funding late-term abortions, as he voted no on the No Taxpayer Funding for Abortion Insurance Disclosure Act of 2015. Schrader's lack of empathy for the unborn has earned him a 0% rating from the National Right to Life Committee and a 100% rating from Planned Parenthood Action Fund. Remember, Planned Parenthood has been caught on camera selling baby parts on the black market. They also have been caught saying on camera that they drown babies who are breathing after they survive an abortion. Schrader refuses to protect the unborn, and his positions on abortion are both immoral and disgusting. On immigration, Schrader favors weak border security. He voted no on Kate's Law, which would have increased criminal penalties on undocumented immigrants with criminal records re-entering the U.S. after being deported once already. The bill was introduced after the murder of Kate Steinle, a 32-year-old woman, by an illegal immigrant who had 7 felony convictions and had been deported 5 times. The bill exempted immigrants that legally re-entered the U.S. The bill also would have created a DNA database to collect the DNA of people who commit murder, manslaughter, sexual assaults, and kidnapping or abduction in order to prevent them from being released onto the streets. His vote of no on this law proves he favors weak immigration policy. By not passing Kate's Law, illegal aliens who commit crimes and are deported are permitted to simply re-access the U.S. Kurt Schrader puts Americans last on immigration, and his positions pose a national security threat. He also voted no on the No Sanctuary for Criminals Act, which would have prevented federal funds from going to cities that don't enforce immigration laws, sanctuary cities. Sanctuary cities are hubs for gang activity and crime, and Schrader supports criminals being let back onto our streets. ICE should be permitted to do its job in order to prevent needless death and crime. Schrader would disagree with me there. He would say it's immoral to deport criminal illegal aliens. Allowing them back onto the streets to commit more crimes is the virtuous thing to do, right, Kurt? Based on statistics from the Oregon Department of Corrections and Immigrations and Customs Enforcement, there are 909 inmates in the prison system that have ICE detainers. Of those, 131 have committed homicidal crimes like murder, manslaughter, and attempted murder. The undocumented aliens in prison constitute about 6% of the total prison population, while only making up 3% of the general population. So illegals commit proportionally more crimes than the average American. So Kurt, what would you say to the victims of those 131 homicidal crimes in Oregon? Would your virtue signaling work then? And lastly, Kurt Schrader has some serious lobbyist ties. He's literally married to a former lobbyist for the company Pepco, Suzanne Mora. Kurt Schrader was put on the Energy Committee in 2015, and he married Susan in 2016. Upon marrying Kurt, Susan got promoted to Director of Utility Initiatives at Exelon, the parent company of Pepco. Schrader has a net worth of $5 million on a salary of $174,000 per year. According to OpenSecrets.org, an estimated $32 million have been invested by Schrader into unknown places. Is he getting insider tips from his wife regarding energy firms? There's smoke, but no fire. But the fact that he divorced his wife of 36 years after only 2 years in D.C. and married a lobbyist who works in the same field he legislates reeks of the swamp. Kurt Schrader doesn't represent Oregonians. He puts Americans last and illegal criminals first. In 2020, we have a decision to make. Do we tolerate the baby-killing, open borders agenda of a corrupt politician? Or do we look to new leadership that will head to Washington to represent the people of Oregon and protect the rights of Oregonians? Oregon's 5th District needs a new leader who is ready and willing to fight for the rights of Oregonians and put the American people first.